Oh, well, here we are again. Oh, man. I just want to make note that it just seems awfully weird to me that a man can write comments in my video and I can't see the comments or comment back on those comments. And somehow that's okay. How does YouTube justify that? I don't know, weird. I guess I can't go and delete the comment. I can't see it. But I know it's there because in my fucking notifications, there it is every day. Uncle Will, something to say. I can't reply back though. Or can I reply on any of his stuff? Weird, eh? But that's the American way, I guess. The real American hero, Uncle Will. Oh, I was gonna go live earlier, but I caught myself in some drama. Anybody out there who knows the Dagbert and the PBR? PBR was out there, blah, 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 blah. I had to pay attention. I thought there was gonna be a debate, and then there just wasn't. There wasn't. Little Penny, how are you? He wouldn't drop the link. No, he wouldn't drop the link, which I thought was sad because I don't think I'd be too scared to debate Dagbert. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you afraid of? Something maybe. Who knows, eh? PBR. I don't even know why I clicked on that. I don't like I am sub to him because I used to pay attention and stuff, and then it just got to the point where, Carl, you've seen enough of this guy, you gotta stop. But, Little Penny, I'm gonna tell you something. I knew he was gay before fucking Dillon State Park, 'kay? It's not just his mannerisms and stuff like that. You gotta listen to what people really say, and they'll tell you, and he told me he was. But he's married though, eh? Weird, huh? I'll tell you the story about PBR and how I knew. These aren't very godly stories, but they're true stories, so, hey, they belong to God if they're in the truth, right? So, what he was, because narcissists, PBR always likes to tell you how smart he is, how much well, in fact, you heard him. "You wanna be me. You've always wanted to be me ever since you saw me." Which is weird. I was like, "Fuck." I don't think anybody out there is fucking going, "I wish I was PBR." But anyways, I keep getting off track here. So anyways, he was telling this story about this friend of his and how his friend wanted him to get on his friend's wife. You know what I mean? Because that's what the wife wanted, and but this guy, he wasn't a very smart guy, and she wasn't very attractive and all this other stuff, right? So he was basically being the man, like, "I've been asked to be the man for another man, but, I couldn't do it because he wasn't man enough." So then where he went with this was he went straight to Lake Time Casey, if you know who that is, right? He said, "But if Lake Time Casey had a girlfriend and Casey came to me and Casey wanted me, I'd be more than willing with Casey." And I thought to myself, I thought, well, he's making an imaginary girl up for Casey. So I think it's Casey that he likes. You know what I mean? But it's just I thought that was he was thinking of Casey. So I knew maybe he had the tendencies to like men. But anyways, turns out I was right, eh? Or at least there's a history of it. He's married now and happily so, and all this and that. But, yeah, you just pay attention and people will tell you who they are. You just gotta pay attention a bit. Anyways, I got on my screen. I don't get like, I've had someone yell at me before and say, "You shouldn't talk about the Hells Angels or fucking what is the other one? Satan's Choice and because I think they're just silly pants, right? Like, how would they get mad at me for calling a bunch of names? How would grown men who ride motorcycles and are the toughest men in the world, why would they be upset? Because I was telling them they made wrong name choices, right? Could you imagine? Should Saint's Choice and Hell's Angels, shouldn't they just come together under one brotherhood? Maybe named Lucifer? Maybe they can call themselves the Yaldabaoth Squad or something, eh? What is their purpose? They'll have to come together. They'll have to figure out what their purpose is under Lucifer, okay? What's our common goal here, boys? Seems silly name choices, eh? I don't know. Anyways, I thought I'd just throw that out there because it's on my screen, something about Bobby the Greek, Montreal broker, 29 shots at Starbucks. And there's a Hell's Angel thing in the back. That's what made me think of it. What else do we got going on? I was I I know you guys don't understand when I say some stuff because if you haven't experienced, maybe it's hard to understand. But I thought it was pretty significant that even Candace Owens put this on her show. Because really, what was the reason for it? Other than showing her coming with Charlie Kirk under Kanye, right? You guys know how she said that she thought Kanye was singing to her, right? So I thought that was pretty significant when she put that on there, knowing that, you know, years ago. You guys can go watch the videos that are out there. I'm like, Kanye wrote Power for me. He wrote that song for me. And it might be all right for a young girl, for Candace at the time, you know what I mean? Being like, "Yeah," but I really wasn't a Kanye person. I really wasn't, like, before. So it was really weird that I did that, you know what I mean? So that's what caught my eye, and then she did the Kanye Effect, that guy that did the video. But anyways, that's one of my knocks on Candace, really, Kanye, because, like, in that whole time, Kanye was making sense to me when everybody thought he was, like, crazy and he was losing it. I actually understood what he was saying. At least I thought I did. And then he said, "If I go missing for a bit and I come back and I start acting different, that might not be me." So, with that, because I don't understand his strange behavior, but he might have a creative mind that he's working and he is still with God. I don't know. But I do believe that the Kanye before, like, he was truly trying to find his way, you know what I mean? He was paying a price for it. He got hospitalized for it. Having them bad thoughts, questioning your fucking reality, going bipolar. Fuck. Anyways, it's just I got Jaguar right up here. She's talking about Kanye, but as I scroll down more, it's Jaguar Wright. This is from 2 weeks ago. Speaks out against Ashton Kutcher's weird behavior. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever heard my stories about my thoughts on Ashton Kutcher. I don't have any stories on thoughts on Ashton Kutcher, and I'll tell you my thoughts on Ashton Kutcher based on Ashton Kutcher's what he's presented to me. Now I might be perceiving wrong, but I got questions. But I'm gonna go to some of these here. Oh, thanks for sharing. I'm still kind of slow. Who in the history? Third eye. It's been a while since you've been around, eh? How you doing? Please, Joe, take the camera phones away from this idiot. What have I said that's made me an idiot so far? Other than it is strange for a like 40 something year old man to be saying Conte wrote power for me. Thought he was saying my name in his music too. HB. Hey? Carl Smith, 21st century schizoid man. Hey? I'll be your schizoid man there, HB. Hey, what if I'm not the one that's schizoid, but you might go schizoid? Hey, what would happen then? Why do you want the camera taken away? You're over here, pumpkin. Like, you don't get it, do you? You don't have to be here. You don't have to put yourself through the torture and ask someone to turn my camera off. You could clearly turn my camera off yourself. You know what I mean? Bye. I'm always around. Sometimes I just be super quiet and nobody hears me. Oh, that's bullshit. That's not me. That's someone else in my comments. No, I'm a question asker. I irritate people. Oh man, that dog. Oh, what we're gonna do? Oh, Captain Kirk. I'm so glad you're back, pumpkin. I thought I smelled yeah. No, no, no. TNA accountability. Some people can't let go of their trust issues with the auto. I don't know what you're trying to say. Aren't you the one that ran into some picture problems? Is that you? I don't know. I don't remember. There was a Tennessee accountability or something, or something. I can't remember. And then they left because they got there's pictures going around about them. B Millie-ish kind of, you know what I mean? Self-educated. Oh, you might not be that person. No, no, like I said, I can't. I just asked if you were. It means self-educated. Well, no, not well, to each their own, you know what I mean? But but I think he was the kind of person screaming about how bad those people were, which was kind of weird. But yeah, self-educated people. How do you think people don't understand how you get wisdom? To get wisdom takes a little bit of suffering. You can't. True wisdom comes from going through something. You know what I mean? That way you can guide others. You have the wisdom to say, "Hey, don't do it that way. I got hurt." But anyways, gotta start over. Forget what you were told because it's BS. Well, yeah, that's the thing. When you say, I think that that's the problem in the world today. Everybody wants to know everything. You know what I mean? And you know what really works? The best cults. The best cults can get you to pay for that shit. Hey, look at like. I'm sorry. I try and be as nice as I can, and I try and be understanding and I don't understand Scientology. I do out of everything that goes on in this world. I don't understand Scientology. It blows my mind. Like any group that tells you if you leave it, you're gonna get punished. Probably isn't a group worth joining. You know what I mean? If someone's gonna control your thoughts and tell you what to do, you'll know whether or not to keep people around. Like, holy smoke. They lead you, bro. Believe you can't learn what they know so much. Well, hey, have you ever actually listened to some of the brightest minds in the world that have twisted other people's minds? Like that Keith Raniere guy from that Nexium? Like, I don't know if that guy, if I was on the volleyball court and he started laying that bullshit down, but hey, listen, I shouldn't make fun of these people because we all can get tricked and fooled. We can all get ourselves in situations that we don't even know we're in. You know what I mean? Because unfortunately, humanity, instead of learning to grow together, we've learning how to control one another. You know what I mean? Get the best out of one another of what we want. Bye. SME 698. How are you doing? How's your day been? TNA accountability is the one that's always well, I don't understand. Like I said, I would never tell people who not to hang out with, but I mean, if these were the end days, is Dagburn the kind of guy you want to be spending your time on? You know what I mean? Is he the one you want to put your back into? I don't know. That's up for you guys to decide. Are these people that you guys pay attention to, are they real? Like, do you actually pay attention to what you say to one another? It's pretty quite gross. Like, I'm gonna tell you, Dagburn has said some of the grossest, nastiest shit a human being can say to other human beings and still come out the victim. It's quite pathetic. I don't know how you can justify the things that he said about children, dead children, wanting pregnancies to bad things to happen. It's I his whole mixing problem. He don't want to see people mix, and it's weird, but people forget about it because he just deletes it. Like it never fucking happened, and these people don't care. And they don't realize that who you follow is who you become. And well, who you become determines where you're gonna fucking find your kingdom come. You know what I mean? Where your kingdom come with Dagburn. No man can take you to your kingdom. Only you can take you to your kingdom, but men can sure drag you out of your kingdom. Take your brain right away. I can't, I can't justify the things I've done and can't go back, but I'm trying to do no. Well, that's the thing. It doesn't matter who we were in the past. You know what I mean? You got to tell yourself, but you got to be real with yourself. And unfortunately, that is where it's hard. It you, you have to be real. You have to take accountability for the shit that you've done in the past and make light of it. Say, hey, it grew me into a better person because I learned what I was doing. I was only hurting myself. You know what I mean? It's that people don't know what love is these days. They really don't. We assume love is niceness, and it's all sorts around. What is that dog doing? I feel so bad for Captain Kurt. I keep seeing him in the studio petting his Upchurch motorcycle helmet with tears in his eyes and his bottom lip trembling. I was a whore in my day, and it was wrong. Well, did you hurt anybody other than yourself? Because if you hurt others, maybe you might wanna let them know, "Hey, I don't wanna hurt anymore, so I wanna let you know I'm sorry." You know what I mean? That's part of repenting too, you know what I mean? Like, I need to go through those 12 steps because I do like a lot of them, man. Like, I do think that if you can make a pen, but then again, you gotta come to terms with, "Hey, if you got to a substance problem, how did you get to that substance problem? Is maybe some of the people that, well, think you're the problem, did they cause your problem?" And these are the things that we gotta figure out for ourselves. Who's the problem? Are we the problem or are other people the problem? That's we gotta fix our problems. But, I smashed mailboxes, dumb stuff, before I was 20. Well, Tennessee accountability. Listen, bud, I listen, I think I'm the chosen one, bud, and I played mailbox baseball too, okay? I'm telling you. I was no angel as a child, but I wasn't a bad kid. I never wanted to hurt anybody or hurt anything, and sometimes you're not thinking about, you know, when you're fucking hitting the mailbox, you're not thinking about, "Hey, that's gonna cost somebody money." That cost them time and effort to fix what the fuck I did. It it cost them money, and all it did is it's gonna cause them anger, and all we got were a few little chuckles because, well, you know what I mean? These are the things we gotta learn, right? Now, I think I only played it once, I'm telling you, because I did feel bad about it, but I did do it. You know what I mean? We played Nicky Nicky Nine Doors as kids too. Where you walk up there and you and you run away. Sometimes school teachers, you know what I mean? Like, we gotta live and learn, right? Like, I did that shit, I can't hide it. But anyways, we're here to talk about Ashton Kutcher, right? Let me know what you guys think, okay? So, I think Ashton Kutcher might be a bad guy, and these are only my thoughts, and you guys let me know what you guys think after I let you know my thoughts. And you guys let me know if you guys know any information that could help me change my thoughts because I want Ashton to be the man he wants me to think that he is based on his performances. But unfortunately, some of his other performances give him away. So let's take it away. So Ashton, we know that he liked to rock out with the White parties, right? It's all in her head. Diddy really hasn't had to pay, or nobody else has had to come forward. No one else participated in the parties. It's like Ghislaine and Epstein. You know what I mean? There's really no clients, but someone spending some time in jail. But he does deserve it for what he did to Cassie. But right. So we know that Ashton did fucking go to the white parties. Okay, if there was bad shit there, maybe Ashton took part of it. Maybe Ashton didn't. Maybe Ashton never stayed for the after party. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's rumors of that. So you've got Danny Masterson. Okay, guys. I don't know if you know this or not, but Ashton Kutcher and his wife, they sent the judge letters to try and get Danny a lighter sentence. Okay. Now, what Ashton and Demi didn't realize, not Demi, not Demi, I seen her kiss a child before. Have you guys ever seen that video? Demi Nork? Yeah, you guys gotta go check it out. It's kind of weird. But anyways, Mimi there. I can't remember what her name is. Anyway, she's from that 70s show, and well, they were kissing early there on that show, weren't they? Anyways, they didn't know that these letters were going to get out to the public. So once they knew that the public knew that they wanted Danny to get a light sentence and that they put their names on Danny, they regretted it. So they scattered all around and they got themselves about and they did a little video and they said, "Hey guys, we just want you guys to know that if we knew that you guys were going to know about those letters, we never would have sent them." You know what I mean? So therefore, are those letters genuine? Did they think Danny deserved to have a lighter sentence, or what did they think? Like if they did, if they knew the public would know that they sent them, then why would they send them? But then again, if they sent them because they thought their boy was innocent, then they should stand up to their public and say, "Hey, we believe in the innocence of Danny Masterson," but that's only what they did. They put that video out. And then right afterwards, this is the fucking really weird one. Like you guys can go check and fucking YouTuber, bud. Performance by Ashton Kutcher talking about his little agency who helps and saves children. Okay. So he's in charge of this thing. He's a good dude. You just watch the videos, there's tears and everything. That motherfucker got me good with that performance if he's what I think he is now. But hopefully, I think he is that performance. But I just don't think that right now. So hopefully, somebody can help me because you know what he did? He relinquished himself because they got in a panic and he had to disassociate himself from helping victims the way he wanted to. Why would you stop helping people? Because I don't get it. It was because they were panicked. They didn't want people to catch on to shit. So then when you panic and you do shit when you shouldn't have to do shit, people are like me are gonna fucking notice you're doing shit. Would you guys like to know if these fucking dirtbags, like if Ashton Kutcher's a fucking dirt, I don't care if he's a fucking movie star. I don't care who the fuck Ashton Kutcher is. You know what I mean? He's gonna say, where's my fucking jail cell if he ever touched children? Hey, wouldn't you like that? But hey, if you never did anything, that'd be great to know too, so I could fucking take some relief off my mind, knowing that this fucktard is these people pretend to be shit and they're just fucking not for it. You guys let me know where I might be wrong. Okay. Elvis had a creepy ass song, but I forget the name. Well, Elvis probably like Elvis, like I hate to say her boys and girls, but he was a little bit of a fucking pedo himself, wasn't he? Like, I really? Is there not documented proof? Like this girl's young? And those are just the ones we know about. What do you guys think about Ashton? Hey? I never heard that one. OT Creek Squad. Never heard that one, eh? Unchained Melodies. Ashton pushed pizza parties. Well, I don't know. Is there a whole group of them that are sick and twisted? Like they have weird paintings and shit, like Jamie Lee Curtis. You guys remember her from Halloween, right? What if Jamie Lee Curtis finds out she's her own nightmare? And now she has to face Michael Myers that is her. She fucking made a raw deal. A bad one. Too bad. Too sad, Jamie. But hey, that's only if she's bad, right? That's only if she's into satanic shit, right? That's only if those paintings mean something to her. What about Ellen DeGeneres? Hey, here's the deal about that one. I'm gonna fucking tell you guys a secret. It's not a secret. I can fucking ask my wife this. I remember saying this to my wife one time, and I said, if I was to find out Ellen DeGeneres was a fucking fake nasty bitch, that would break my heart because she's got me pretty convinced that she's a fucking sweetheart and she'd be a hoot to be around. And lo and behold, this was before my spiritual awakening, okay? You guys can ask my wife. I did say that. Carl, you've been super boring lately. Well, Kurt, what can we talk about to pique your interest and keep you around, Kurt? What is it that we could entertain you with, Kurt? You more want to talk about the aliens? Talk about Upchurch? Hey, do you remember Curtis? Curtis, listen up. Listen up. Do you remember when Upchurch showed those videos of the birds, but they had the black things going? Do you remember that? Do you remember those, Kurt? I got fucking videos just like that. It's weird. Where you can see, like, I don't know how camera works. Maybe it's from a bird way back. I don't know, but you can see the bird. You can see how slow the bird is, and you can see these black smudge just go. I don't remember that whatsoever. Well, you should get on the horn and ask Upchurch. Say, hey, Upchurch, remember when you were filming stuff in the sky and there was a bird and then there was these black things? Hey, go ask him, bud. Say, see if I'm a Looney Tune, eh, bud? Did Upchurch ever insinuate that he was chosen? Hey, Curtis? Kurt? Did he do that? Kurt, come on. Answer me, Curtis. Answer me this, answer me that. Tell me more about these birds. I don't think it was birds. The birds were in the video so you can get an idea of speed. I don't know, Kurt. I've got weird shit on video, bud. I showed you the picture, right? The picture of the day after I wished upon a shooting star. What I wish for? What I wish for, Curtis? What the chosen one wish for upon a shooting star? Hey, bud. I asked for the truth, buddy. I said, God, please just send me the truth. Now, Curtis, be careful and make sure that that's what you have. Okay. It can get bumpy, or you can stay in the comfortable little ride that you're in, buddy. I don't know where that ride ends for you, Pumpkin, but I wouldn't want to ride with you. But, anyways, hey, what do you think? Do you think Jaguar Wright is a plant? Or do you think I've heard her say that we're dealing with some witches out there and she's of their kind, but on the other side, hey, do you think she's working for God's side? Or do you think she's working for her channel side? Do you think she makes shit up for her channel? Or because listen, 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 buddy. What was I gonna say, Curtis? You got me all freaking. Oh, it was good too. We were talking about Jaguar, right? Or you got me off track. It's this fucking dog. Somebody let the dog out and just and Carl, you're in the middle of doing a video. We'll just let him sit out there and juice your brain. But anyways, so what do you think? Do you think Jaguar is a plant or what? Because what I was gonna say is she says that Beyonce might be a bit of a witch. Would it be that hard of a thought to think that Beyonce might be into some weird shit, seeing that she calls on Sasha Fierce to do her performances because Beyonce ain't fucking strong enough to do it? She's got to call on Sasha. What if Sasha gets the Masha? What if Jay-Z is a believe? I believe. That's all, folks. Hey, hey, what if Jay-Z is a big old piggy? Hey, you dance like Beyonce. Hey, thank you. I don't fucking take people's talent away. The devil doesn't go after the fucking talent unless you moron. Of course, Beyonce can dance. She can do lots of great things. The devil, like, the devil just can't take a total tard with like zero talent. I mean, he can to a certain degree, like Takashi 69. Eh? I just, at least he's more honest than most. He told everybody he fucking was with a child, the round me outside girl with fucking Dr. Phil. Him and all his rapper buddies. I tried telling my son, at least he told the truth when fucks the intelligence agencies on this one. Hey? But back to the Boule, bud. This Boule thing is not a joke. It is. The brothers need to look at the Boule as a joke. They're what's keeping them down. These fucking great black men, if they're Boulets, are keeping their own down for their own fucking gain, looking like they're there for their brothers to be an inspiration. Fuck those retards, eh? Fuck those dumb cunts who are going to get her in the end. Hey, Captain Kurt? Hey? What do you think about the fucking Snoop Dogg and Dre sex tape situation? What's your take on it? Don't tell me it's not real because I seen Dre and Snoop asking for it on video. Hey? And I've seen Snoop in dresses, and well, Dre didn't look like a gangster before he was NWA. I'm just gonna say. You gotta make it some way. Well, it's a gangster's paradise, buddy. It's a gangster's paradise. Was Ice Cube or was Ice T and Ice Cube always actors? Were they always actors? Or is Ice T the real one? Because he wants to arrest the president and he wants the aliens to fucking take us away because you guys are fucking into nothing but fucking stupidity and ignorance. That's what Ice Cube says. You know what I mean? He says, fuck these citizens. They don't really care, anyways. They're getting run by a bunch of buffoons and nothing they can do. You know what I mean? When your wife finds out what fucking lady you are, you're gonna have fucking Beyonce fucking dance off. All the single ladies. Aren't you, Curtis? But all the boys are gonna smell you from a mile away, and no one's gonna have any interest until you clean yourself up, buddy. You know what I mean, Kurt? Gotta clean yourself up, bud. Brotherhood Mason. Well, even the fucking Freemasons are against you, Captain Kurt. Like you're fucking not liked out on the fucking YouTube streets. You know what I mean? Like you still got a channel, and I got you get freaking way more views than me, bud. There's a lot more people that like you, but I'm just saying, like throughout the community, you are really not that liked. It's good to see that. Well, people can catch on to things a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know what you're doing holding on to Upchurch, bud, but there's something weird there. Are you in it to get fucking are you trying to help get a conveyor ship on Upchurch? Is that why you can't let him go, Cupcake? Are you been working with Patty all along? That's why Patty said she hated you? Hey. Hey, Brian, how are you, bud? How you doing? I watched one of your videos, bud. I'd love to tell you that was a great song, but keep going, Baker. Well, anyways, Brian, you are a funny dude, but you are a funny dude. I did get some chuckles. I probably should have left a comment in there, eh? But I thought, hey, he comes back again, I'll tell him. Oh, this is great. Whoa, what's great about this, Kurt? Just asking questions. Hey, bud, it's Ryan Upchurch is the one that told me his parents were gonna get a conservatorship on him, bud. He's the one that told me his mom stole a whole bunch of money from him, and I know she's a crazy loony bitch, and she's back in his life, and, well, hey, if you wanted to snag a fucking conveyor ship on somebody, well, would you say Ryan Upchurch is in prime fucking condition? Hey, do you think he's functioning on all his cylinders, bud? This is the thing, I do think he's a bright young man, and he does pick up on some shit, and but he's just going a little too far, but you know what I mean? Mhm. Conservatorship. Sorry, Kurt. You know what I meant, but instead, you wanted to belittle me, and you can't. That that like a boat with a bell tied. Sir, Ryan Upchurch told the whole internet at one time that Ronald and Patty were still patty caking together, even though Ron was married. He told the whole internet. He also told Ronald's wife how to look it up in his phone. So, buddy, you gotta ask yourself, why do people that hate each other come together? Did you get it? It's because they have something sinister and they're all excited about, possibly. Who knows? But Ryan's the one that told me people told him about the conservatorship. Are you not concerned for your friend? It's not hard to get Britney Spears, bud. Trust me. I was very fucking close. Once they get him once, they got him. You know what I mean? If they get him, there's nothing he can do. I'm telling you that right now. If I could be brought in for violence and suicide and none of it ever happened, who's he to think he's any more special? He's got a bunch of videos out on the internet looking like a wingwang. He don't see it because the fucking Adderall is fucking eating at his brain, bud. He's thinking he's more brilliant than he is. Answer my question. So, what did Ryan put the belt on? So, wait, did Ryan put the belt on the boat? Belt on what boat? I don't know what you're talking about, Kurt. That he was on a boat with a belt. I don't know what you're even talking about, Kurt. It's damn secret Google language. Answer my question or dance like Beyonce. Well, Kurt, I don't know if you know this or not, but you don't even have the power to help your own children, bud. How do you think you have the power to dictate what I'm going to do there, pumpkin? You have no power, bud. You gave her to George Soros, and you play these little fucking stupid YouTube games, buddy. What else do we wanna talk about, Curtis? We've almost been on here for what do you guys think about Cat Williams? Jaguar Wright on the screen again. The Illuminati tried to set Cat Williams up. Do you think Cat Williams is on the side of God? Do you think Cat Williams knows that he's Jesus? Did you guys think so? Don't get your knickers in a knot. Not the Jesus from way back when. But like Jesus told us, Cat Williams has a piece of Jesus in him. Has he found the Jesus in him? Or the Christ? I like that word better. The Christ in him. Eh? Is he team God? Is that why the Illuminati wants him? Or is he just part of the show, Captain Kirk? Yes, he is in the club. They love using comedians. Well, that's what I'm saying. Tennessee accountability. It might be. Who knows? We don't know who's on our side until we start asking the questions, right? But that's the thing. Everybody picks sides. Everybody picks sides. Everybody's got to be a Democrat or a fucking Republican. You know what I mean? Instead of just saying, "Hey, what's the truth?" Let's listen to both sides, and then, well, let's see where the evidence takes us. And that's why I really like Candace Owens because I think, well, if her evidence was fabricated, somebody would come out and prove that her evidence was fabricated, but they don't. They just call her crazy pants. Kind of like what you guys do to me. You know what I mean? You're just crazy, Carl. You're crazy. We got nothing, nothing. Bye. Anyways, I hope you're doing good today, Johnny Ringo. I hope you're doing good, bud. Oh, gee. Carl definitely sings "Hey Boy, Hey Girl" in the shower. You think I sing "Hey Boy, Hey Girl" in the shower? Is that what you think I do, bud? I don't think so. I don't think that song's on my playlist, bud. I'll show you my playlist if you want, if I have to really prove it, but you might be projecting. So, hey, Billy Dirt Farmer, we know what your shower song is, don't we, pumpkin? You and fucking Kurt gonna be dancing to all the single ladies. All the single ladies, all the single ladies. Oh, you guys are Wilma. How you doing, Wilma? Wilma, that's what is on his playlist. Well, but no. Well, let's go to what I've been listening to lately. You guys want to get a dose? Here. You guys get a real live look. Hey, that's her boy Brian out there. You guys should go sub up to him. Kurt, you should go ask him for an interview. He's still independent, bud. Get a hold of him while you can, okay, bud? Hey, Brian, our friend Captain Kurt here. He he reviews music. Here, let's go to Carl's. You have me laughing good, bud. Okay. Well, this is what I've been listening to. I'll show you guys and then I'll go over it. I've got myself back into the power game. Also, we were listening to Power earlier, eh? Century Schizoid Band. Boom. Hey, Curtis, let's hear it for the douchebags. Let's hear it for the assholes. The ones that'll hand you the truth. You know what I mean? And they do it with love, bud. You just take it as, well, you don't like it. So you don't take it well. Anyways, what do you think? We had Kanye, Power, number one in the in case you didn't see that, heavy rotation mix. Okay. And then number two, we have some REM, some REM. Hey, what's the frequency, Kenneth? Now, Kurt, did you know Kenneth Copeland is going to want to buy something from me? All the money that he has, he is going to want to buck. He's going to beg, I think. But then again, Kenneth's going to have to go to jail anyways. Has Kenneth been a real, real bad boy, or did he just manipulate people out of their money? Or is he doing terrible things on the side? You know what I mean? I did make a video for Kenneth Copeland and what's your frequency, Kenneth? I think it's on, is it on TikTok or is it on the um YouTube? I can't remember. And coming in number three, which I don't understand because I don't know how this song got in there, but it's The Old Days featuring Justin Williams, bud, or Justin Adams. Okay. So, and then coming in at number four, 92 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, Curtis, you want to listen to some groovy tunes, bud. Go listen to the pop. Actually, it's not the, it's pop will eat itself. Okay, bud? We'll take her back old school. I've been listening to these guys for years. They're fantastic. It'll be a whole new listening fucking for you, bud. You know what I mean? You might be on DEFCON 1, bud. Go get your fucking Big Mac fries to go. Anyways, so at number five, one of my favorite songs. Currently, there's a lot of Peter Schilling in my playlist right now. Let's play USA. Hey, Kurt, would you do a review of that song for me on your channel? Let's play USA. Okay. Then we got Error in the System, the Noah Plan, the Noah Plan, and Major Tom, bud. And then we're gonna kick it root down with the Beastie Boys, bud. You into the Beastie Boys? Hey, are you into the Beastie Boys? Kurt, I can't. I'm not technically, I don't have the technical stuff to do that, bud. The ability or the tech. You know what I mean? And then more Beastie Boys. Resolution time, bud. Resolution time. And then 311. Creatures. Now, Kurt, I told you, right, bud? I played the glass blown open a few times, and you get to walk out to entry music, right? One time I picked 311, and one time I picked the Beastie Boys. I told you about the time I used Sure Shot, right? And I hit that tree right off the bat. Boom. But and my other song was fuck, what is it by 311? I bet you I could go, hey Siri. No, down, down. You know that we have always been down, down, even though Curtis is a clown. But Curtis teaches us, you know what I mean? Builds us to be better and stronger because we do not want to be like Curtis. We do not ever want to be the type of father who would leave it to their children to build their better future. You know what I mean? Curtis wants to leave our future in Elon Musk's hands. The $1,000,000 brain, the $1,000,000,000,000 brain. That man's brain is worth $1,000,000,000,000. If you ever heard Elon speak, do you think that's $1,000,000,000,000 worth of brain? Hey, brains are priceless though. But if you take a price, your brain really ain't worth much if you ain't with God. But the $1,000,000,000,000 man would have to know whether he's with God or not, right? Is Elon Musk working within the truth? But hey, when we want truth from Elon Musk, who should we expect it from? Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan. Oh, Joe. I've met Joe. That was a fantastic. That was he was a good dude. Normal, fucking just he just seemed normal. But he had Elon Musk on his podcast lately. That would have been the perfect opportunity to end all this fucking Epstein shit, right? What do you think? Like, if I was Joe Rogan, I would care more about the world than my friendship with fucking Elon Musk. You know what I mean? Because if Elon Musk was, I'd want him to be a super good guy in order to be my friend. Why didn't he take Elon Musk there and say, Elon, I think we really need to talk because either you're out there saying things you shouldn't, but you told the world that Donald Trump is on the Epstein files. Why would you do such a thing? Was it just to get people to hate Donald, or what made you specifically come out and think that the world needed to know that Donald Trump was on the Epstein files? Why couldn't you have told people why you thought that? I see Don's gonna release the files now. Do you think his administration's had enough time to clean fucking house and get rid of whatever the fuck it is they need to get rid of? Because there was thousands of fucking tapes. Hey, what do you think? For real. Because now Don's like, because they had an emergency meeting, and so they have to talk it over before Don can come out. Like, fuck off, you guys. Like Cash Potato Head. If you guys fucking believe that monkey brain, you guys are fucking lost. You're lost. You Christians out there really need to question yourself because no man like that should be fucking no, 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 no. Christians gotta wake up. Yeah, that's right. They should have been released a long time, but I don't know. Huh. Fucking brutal. Wow. Brian, I don't know if you know this or not. I can prove it. You can go over to James O'Keefe's page. I don't think it's on his page. I think it's on well, some of it's on his page and some of it'll be on Project Veritas. Uh, Joe Biden, the ex-president of the United States of America, his daughter left a diary somewhere. So when new people moved in, they found it. And James O'Keefe got his hands on it. And it says some nasty shit. Like it might mean nothing, but it might mean something. And it's been blocked from the world. It got blocked from James O'Keefe why he got raided over fucking a diary. And there's also, I know you're thinking it might not be Ashley's diary, right? But no, they even got a phone call from Ashley Biden verifying that it was her stuff and she would like it back. To me, that's weird. You know what I mean? But we were talking about Joe Rogan and Elon, right? Why? Like, why can we never get answers from these people? I wish I could interview Elon. I'd be like, why were you blocking Elijah Blue? Why were you trying to help her delete stuff and hide shit? It's real. I think James O'Keefe is brilliant too, but I tell you, Brian, I question everybody, and I'll tell you why I question him, because I question Marla Maples, and he's in there with Marla Maples, and I just don't trust her. I I I don't I don't trust Roseanne Barr, and she's part of Marla Maples' group. I think she got screwed in the divorce, but if she plays ball, then maybe she fucking gets a score or something. I don't know. I think she's playing for the wrong team, but I might be wrong. She says she's willing to die for the truth, so I'm not in her head. I don't know what's going on with her. I can only tell you what I observe, and there might be information that I'm not observing correctly, but you know what I mean? If you're gonna be a journalist, you gotta nail both sides. You can't this is what I don't get. The fucking news is on a side. You can clearly tell, and it shouldn't. These people are dictating is going into people's brains, and they cannot be subjective. It's just you'll see two different stories on two different levels, and nobody fucking gives a fuck. You know what I mean? Like people love Fox News, right? All the fucking Trumper humpers love Fox News, but I used to like it too. And then I was like, what is going on? They make stories up in their head and they tell them. I can show it to you, man. There's a story out there of this Scythian cult, right? And it was on fuck, what's a Faulkner Focus. It was Karen Faulkner talking about it. And they had killed people in the States. But one person that they killed was a border guard, an American border guard. This was an American cult. But if you watch the thing, Karen Faulkner tries to make it sound like it's Canada's fault. It's really weird. And then she's like, Donald Trump's going to take care of Canada. And I was like, what is going on here? Canada has nothing to do with the Scythians. Like, what? And then just lately, not too long ago, Brian, I watched this on Fox News and I'm not kidding. I can't remember if I got a recording of it, but it's out there. People on Fox News were recommending euthanization, euthanizing people who couldn't meet the standards of what they fucking thought humans should be. This was on Fox News. There's newscasters talking about it. This is what's becoming normal in fucking society. Canada over here has a MAID program, and it's an assisted in dying. They're working on getting the crazy people. I want to get on board. The crazy people that just can't take life anymore. Can you imagine sitting here trying to fight the world because there's a bunch of fucking pedos running it? Until somebody fucking shows me there's not, there fucking is. There's a bunch of sick pricks, and it'd be really easy to find out who the sick ones are. But we can't stick together and fucking use the internet and say, "We'd like some answers." Like, we could solve the whole fucking mystery right there in the Marcrones. Like, Candace Owens really opened up a can of whoop ass on them. Because it wasn't just them she opened the whoop ass on, it's the whole fucking thing. Marcrones will be the fucking it will be the domino, I think. You know what I mean? Or one of them. Because you guys gotta remember, Marcrones were helped by the Rothschilds to get where the fuck he is. Now, not only did he have the Rothschilds, he is in with the WEF. In fact, Klaus Schwab said that two of his fucking fantastical favorites was Justin Trudeau and Macron. So if Miss Macron has a penis, you got to know that Macron's easily penetrated. You'd think that he's on the list, wouldn't you? You'd pretty much say that that's what Klaus Schwab's saying. That's my boy. He does as I say he does. We're especially proud of them. But what you need to hear too, Tennessee accountability. And listen up, okay? Listen up. Hooten. Hooten used to be with the WEF. Now, what you got to ask yourself, do they let you out of an organization like that? Or is that just part of the show? What's up, son of a gunner? How's it going? Hey, do they let you out of something like that? Do you think that they would let Putin out of their group? You don't think that they don't have a little Jeffrey Epstein fucking tape of fucking Mr. Putin being a bad boy's bitch? You think it's possible? Right? We're hearing about Donald Trump and Bubba now. Can you imagine if they're a bunch of sickos who just get recorded being sick with one another so they don't tell on one another? Wouldn't that be something, eh? Like we're already being told that RFK is a fucking sexual fucking deviant. No one cares. He's still out there fucking Ozempic. Ozempic, America. Let's make America thin. Dr. Oz, what's your projected numbers? Well, by the brains of America, I'll just throw something out there. Here's a big billion number. Well, Dr. Oz, when you do the numbers and the counts, and well, that equals out to 365 pounds per American. Holy Ozempic. Batman. That always takes us back to Matthew Perry, eh? Matthew Perry and Batman. I still want to know what the fuck that shit's all about. Don't you guys want to know what it's about? But here's the deal. Know what else I want to know about? Matthew Perry had some bad things to say about Keanu Reeves. Okay. I don't like thinking bad things about fucking Neo. And I don't think what Mr. Perry, he was obviously struggling, right? But what makes me think that Keanu might be bad? And it's not fair unless it's true. There's this guy out there called Richie the Clown. Okay. Or Richie the Barber, or Richie the Clown. He looks like a clown. Okay. He says he's a clown for Jesus. Now, why he was there or how he's seen or whatever, I don't know if he's trying to make a name for himself, but he says that he has seen Keanu Reeves at satanic parties. Sometimes it's the ones you don't think it would be, right? Third Eye. Does Dave Grohl look like and sound like somebody who would get on his knees for a little Lucifer? Does he? UK is falling. Well, this is what I'm afraid of, Brian. I think it's going to reach a boiling point where people lose sight of God. And instead of coming together and just corralling the pigs and putting them in their troughs, everybody just loses their minds and it's just a free for all. And Bill Gates really wants a civil war. You know what I mean? And you'll never get these guys with the civil war. You'll never get them. They all have underground bunkers or whatever happens. I was told on Tucker Carlson, some woman sitting there saying the American people, they have their taxes have went to this underground bunkers that if anything ever goes wrong, this is where, selected part of civilization is gonna go. Congratulations, every taxpayer, saving the fucking rich. The best that society has to offer. The worst of society is the one that paid for it. Good little slaves, good little slaves, good little slaves. Hey, NASA made many atheists because it teaches us we are an accident with no creator. Well, no, NASA can't be trusted, but do you know the origins of NASA? Go back and listen to Candace. Now, I knew a lot of stuff, but I did learn some more from Candace on that. That should be a real thing. Listen, I don't know. Like, I honestly, I don't think that the moon landing was real. I fucking don't. I don't, based on their behavior. You know what I mean? Their press conferences, their like, I don't even take the skit when fucking Buzz goes to punch, and he's not the only one that did that to that guy. When he goes to throw a punch, because the guy just says, "Can you put your hand on the Bible and swear you've been to the moon, Buzz?" Because I don't think you guys were. So I know if you put your hand on the Bible, it'd make me feel a whole lot better, and I could think that you guys landed on the moon. And instead of fucking, hey, no problem, bud, tries to punch him. What kind of behavior is that? So if we were lied to about the moon landing, what else have we ever been lied about? Now I say this about the moon landing, and we got 15 people in here, and I hope some of you will take the time to even come back and let me know where you should be worried about this. Do you guys know that India landed on the moon not that long ago? Did you know that? You guys can go take a look at the videos of it and let me know if you think that that is remotely real. Because to me, it doesn't, but it might be. It might be. But what's something on the moon supposed to look like? But oh, I think they're trying to take us for fools. I really do. I really, really do. I think they want to see how far they can push the fucking luck. I don't know. Like, honestly, you guys got to go take a look at those videos and let me know. The kind that says, leave me the fuck alone. About everything has been a lie. Well, why do we keep saying that? Why don't we ask for the truth? Fuck, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try and find someone to help me so I can fucking tell the truth about the fucking system here in fucking Canada. I've been through the ringer. Like, I sound like a fucking victim. I sound like I'm not telling the truth, but fuck, man, I had a baby stolen out of my fucking house for 3 months. I lost 3 months with my granddaughter over stupidity and ignorance. And it cost me money and it cost us grief and it fucking was not necessary. How the fuck can you steal babies? It's fucking brutal. It's gross. And I can prove it. I can prove it because it don't make common fucking sense. How can you take one child when there's already a child in the system that isn't blood within that house? You are just incompetent then. Like, it's unbelievable. That's what I mean. When I tell you guys things, I can fucking prove it. I mean, just because I don't go to court for it, who do you go to about that? Fuck, like I said, you can't go to the police. They're fucking morons. NASA sign has a snake tongue in the name. Yeah, Brian, I'm not a big fan of I watched the moon landing on TV. My dad was in the Air Force from 1948 to 1972. And even he said the moon landing was BS. We watched it together. And that's from the son of an Air Force man. Hey, son of a gunner, did you know that that was my dream as a kid? I wanted to be an astronaut. And I can prove it. I can prove it. I know most kids can't, but I did. I did want. And in order to do that, like your dad, you had to be an Air Force pilot, right? I joined the Air Cadets. I got my dreams smashed, real quick there. Told me my eyes weren't ever going to allow me to do the things that I fucking wanted to do. So I stayed there. I did stay in And then I thought, well, if I can't do that, maybe I'll join the army or something. And I joined the army cadets. So, and if these dorks want to go test and see if I'm lying, we have to use our social insurance numbers. You know what I mean? When you join such organizations. So you can see that I'm not pulling your leg to try and get you to like me because I know that you're a military man. And I've said some pretty nasty things about the military, haven't I? I just wanted to let you know that, hey, my grandfather was in the World War II, and but he was tricked and fooled. All men who go to war have been tricked and fooled. And that's the problem is that they all were doing it for the right reasons, right? Not well, not all of them. I'm quite sure there's some sickos who join militaries because they like the thought of fucking killing people for some reason. But for the most part, I think most I mean, why wouldn't you go after those men? They're the most honorable men, right? The ones that would stand up for fucking something. Wouldn't those be the ones you'd want to fucking take out first and make them yours? Fuck, makes you want to cry, man. I can't imagine what some of those men have been through. Or no, or seen from their own people hurting others that shouldn't have been hurt. It's all around, I guess. Fuck, you know what I mean? We're all taught to fucking think that we have control over each other. That's why I said yesterday, this is what I would like. I would like for someone to go to Donald Trump and ask him how he would feel if he was captured by Han Ali and taken to be a bad man's boyfriend. Just tossed around a little circle of shields and nothing he could do. And wonder how Donald feel about it. Maybe he'd be a little bit more empathetic. You know what I mean? Maybe he'd want to protect that woman that fuck that's brave. I'm telling you, people, fuck that pisses me off. I wish I had a voice and I could fucking stand up for that poor woman. Can you imagine the fucking punishment that that woman's taken because she thought fucking, I can't believe what we let Han Ali get away with. Fuck, it's gross, man. It's fucking gross. It is fucking gross. And to know that your president fucking sent a letter to the fucking president of Israel saying, hey, let Benji go. There's a corruption after Benji because Benji's got to be good. In order to make me the Mashiach, Benji's got to be good. Fuck. Oh, man. I don't know. Oh, fuck. We've been on here for like an hour and 18 minutes. The first man on the moon was the cameraman. Well, yeah, that was always a good question too. How'd the camera get there? I don't know. No one was in the Challenger either. Hey, you know what? I've seen videos where there's a guy saying that all these people are still alive, and he even names who they are. Like, where's the FBI and CIA on that one? Where are the big news channels coming up and saying, hey, this guy's either lying and making shit up or this is real? Like, How could our news not be owned and operated and controlled, eh? But at least Americans, like I said, you guys are smarter than Canadians. Fuck, we pay for our news. It's brutal. And we give them bonuses for being failures. And then on top of it, this is what fucking blew my mind when I heard that the fucking public funded fucking CBC has millions of dollars in holdings. I was like, the do they own shit? They fucking don't fucking what? How's this happen on the taxpayer dollar? And how do they own it? If they're taxpayer funded, how do they own anything? Maybe we could get some taxpayers running it. We could get it to make some money, and then we could fucking pay the taxpayers back some money. Hey, fucking make news great again. Not pick a side, just fucking want the truth, eh? We'll call it Carl Broadcasting System. Not after me. We're just gonna use the proper fucking my name is free man. That can be free woman too. Fucking broadcasting system. Fuck, pick your poison. Fucking find out what the truth is. Stop thinking you know it. Holy shit. Just some of the shit. What was I write down? Yeah, fuck. I gotta do a video on this. Guys, here's the deal. You know how I go on about Kanye, right? What if Kanye is what cracked the Matrix, therefore Kanye, whether that's a clone, just kidding, or what? They've nitrous oxide them all up, or he's playing a game, or I don't know. I don't know. But what if Kanye was part of the fucking team here to help humanity? Wouldn't that fucking go over good, eh? Kanye, Team Humanity. And Taylor Swift went down as part of the bad team. That'd be funny. That'd be fucking funny, eh? I'm not saying anybody's on any side, but speaking of fucking sides, it is a clown world, Brian. Yeah, they're alive. Yeah, as fuck. Son of a gunner, right? What do we believe, right? What do we believe? But hey, you know how there's Creek Squad, right? You know how there's Swifties, okay? Well, Swifties are much braver and stronger than Creek Squad. But my wife's always like, I don't know how these people can idolize people, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, oh fuck. I don't know if you've ever seen my wife shrined. Anyways, I was on about Creek Squad. Well, my wife has her own little Creek Squad, even, eh? She has the biggest fan club in all of Canada for Taylor Swift. I can't remember how many people it is. It's like 5,000 or something like that. Do you want me to find out? I'll go find out. You guys want to know? I'll find that out. Eyes open. Carl is part of Map Squad. Eyes open. When we find out that I'm chosen, okay, I think it's really important that we look into you. Okay. I think you might be doing a lot of projection. We might need to look into you because this is where your head goes all the time with me. It's kind of fucking weird, bud. We're trying to take the predators down over here, bud. I'm not Ashton Kutcher. I'm not fucking Tim fucking Ballard or whatever. If those people are bad, I don't even know if they're bad. I'm not them anyways. But hey, bud, I got nothing to hide over here. I genuinely think that the children should have a good future and that people who hurt children and women, even men, you know what I mean? Those bad Honolulu workers over there, they need to get their asses spanked. They need to be in trouble for what they did. And anybody who laid their fucking hands on that lady for simply just showing what was being done, If you don't want to be shown what's being done, don't fucking do it. They must be ashamed of themselves that they have to punish her. You know what I mean? It's like you guys always trying to punish me, trying to think that I'm the bad guy because I fucking tell you guys I am fucking just trying to figure out what the truth is. And you guys don't understand that. You have no comprehension. It's fucking weird. And I'm not talking to all of yous. When I say this shit, I'm not talking to you, son of a gunners. I'm not talking to you, Brian. I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to these eyes open people. That's an oxymoron too. Because the eye that matters is not open. She's fucking fluoride it all up. You guys want me to find out how many are in my wife's Creek squad? I'll go find out. How many people you got? Well, you have a Taylor Swift group, Pink Floyd. Yeah. You said it was the biggest one in Canada, right? Wow. How many you got? She's that's bigger than I thought it was. I think my wife alone has a bigger army than a church. She has 20,000 in her squadron. Holy smokes, eh? And she thinks there's one other club bigger than hers. I don't know. Hey, cool though, eh, guys? What do you guys want to talk about? Someone's talking about Garth Brooks there. We talked about Garth the other day. The Sean Ryan show controversy just got worse. I didn't know what the controversy was. I haven't been watching Sean Ryan really. Says a lot of good things. I don't know if he's part of the psyop or trying to fight the psyop. What do you guys think about Sean Ryan? What do you guys think about him? But she was more than 5,000. Well, there's like 20,000, but 20,000, way more than I thought. I thought there was like five. I thought that was a pretty big club to be a part of. Oh, 19.2. Okay. I thought it was 5,000. I thought that's a pretty fucking big group to have on Facebook that you're in charge of or whatever it is you guys do. Hey, they just oh, so yeah. Well, what happens if Taylor Swift turned out to be the good guy and Kanye was the bad guy? Hey? Well, what happens if Taylor Swift and Kanye were working together and they were both bad guys? But what if secretly Kanye and Taylor were working together and they were both the good guy? I don't know. I wish Taylor would use her fucking platform and say, "Hey, murder, death, kill in Palestine. Murder, death, kill. Hey, Israel." I mean, not Honolulu. Oh shit. So there is you're Dutch. Oh, you guys got me sidetracked. I've been on here for an hour and a half. Kanye before he's right. See, she has to run now, right? She's mad at me. Put me to work because I say Tay Tay's not doing the world any favors. But why should Taylor have to be the one, eh? Hey, it's not hard to figure out, Taylor. Listen, they're supposed to be into God over there in Honolulu, and they're not. They're breaking all the commandments. You could just point it out to them like a nice girl. Hey guys, look at what you're doing. You guys say you're God's chosen people. You're supposed to show us the way. This is not looking good for you people. But then again, maybe we could bring Taylor to Jesus, eh? And she could tell everybody else how powerful they are, hey? Otete, save the world. I have said, Brian, this is no shit. I think, wouldn't it be awesome if Justin Bieber could help save the world, eh? He could be the one to shake those dominoes loose. I mean, if he's got stories to tell about, I mean, Usher and Diddy and all that, or he can keep his Hillsong Jesus and keep his memories to himself, and other people can continue to get hurt if that's what happened. But I don't know. They got a fucking twisted version of Jesus in Justin Bieber's brain, and I don't think he knows it. Like I seen his. Did you see he's got a Bieber, fucking 10 Bieber commitments? Hey, oh, she's sweet. She's sweet. Oh boy, the Bieber family's in trouble if those are the commandments they're gonna follow. They are love, 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 and love some more. But that fake bullshitty fucking grossness, not real, not powerful, not strong, not willing to fight for what's right. Hey, Justin Bieber, just by using his tragedy, he could let go of his suffering and he wouldn't have to hold on to anything anymore. Everybody would know. He would feel so much freer if that's the case. I mean, if Diddy and Usher never ever did anything to him, you would think Justin would just come out and just have a talk and just say, guys, I know a lot of you guys think this stuff, but it's not true. Diddy and Usher are nothing but gentlemen, and you should have your children around them. In fact, I'd like them to babysit mine. They did such a great job with me. I'd love to have them with my kid. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to make some dinner. And it's not what I wanted to make. It's fucking too much to make that shit. I was supposed to put a lasagna in. No, I'm not. Anyways, we have to pay for our mistakes, and well, sausage penne, it's gonna be, eh? See you guys later if you're out and about.